If your garden suddenly looks tired, leggy, or like it's just given up on life, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just gardening in Florida, and it's the change of the seasons. Hi gardeners, I'm Rhonda, Florida Garden Gal, and today we're going to talk about something every Florida gardener faces. That moment when your beautiful winter garden just stops producing and starts to look tired. The truth is, this is where a lot of people get discouraged. They think they failed. They just want to give up. But really, your garden's just changing seasons. As temperatures rise, plants like lettuce, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and even carrots, well, they're built for cooler weather. So when the heat turns up, they just give up. They don't fight, they just start to exit gracefully, or maybe not so gracefully. So here's how you know when it's time to let them go. They start to bolt, they get leggy, they start producing flowers. You take a bite of the lettuce and it tastes really bitter. That's when you know it's time to let them go. This might be one of the hardest things in the garden, is pulling a plant. It somewhat feels like committing murder. I mean, after all, you planted it, you've babied it, you've taken care of it, you've eaten some of what it produced, you've been good to it and it's been good to you. Here's something I've learned over the years. Keeping tired plants in your garden actually works against your garden. They take up space, nutrients, water, and even sunlight. And that space could actually be used for something that would thrive now. So think of it like cleaning out your closet, which we have to do every so often. When things no longer fit, when they don't serve us any longer, we have to clean it out and let them go. Same way with your garden. And now's the time. But here's the good news. Florida doesn't have an end to gardening. We just change what we're planting. When the rest of the country's just getting started with gardening, we're moving on to the next round. We're planning what we're going to plant next. Okay, so what are we going to plant next? When the heat rolls in, as it does in this time of the year, April and May, it's time to plant okra, black-eyed peas, also known as cow peas, Seminole pumpkins, different types of spinach, longevity, Malabar, New Zealand, even peppers. Lots of peppers love our heat. You can do banana peppers, green peppers, hot peppers, all different types of peppers. These plants love our summer heat. They thrive in our heat. So before you plant something new, take a few minutes to reset your garden. Pull out the old plants, loosen the soil, add some compost, and don't forget to add some mulch to keep those pesky weeds down. And if you can, plant early in the morning or late in the evening. That'll really help your Florida garden. And one quick tip, before you toss those old plants that you pull out, considering putting them in a compost barrel or compost pile, or you could chop and drop, where you actually chop the plants up and drop them into your garden. Now, if you're going to compost or chop and drop, be sure you examine those plants. You don't want to use anything that has pest or disease. So be sure to look at them. When you compost or chop and drop, it's like giving the garden back to itself. It's a natural way to fertilize your garden. And around here, we like to reuse everything. So I'd love to know, what are you pulling out of your garden right now? What are you planting next? Put it in the comments below. I do read them all and try to respond to them all. And I love it when gardeners share tips with each other. Creates a great gardening community. So until next time, from seed to soul, keep growing.